运气运气。
干包放在球桌上面。
运动员停止连球，裁判员摆球。参加一连场运动员，请到检测处报到。参加一连场比赛运动员，请到检测处报到。Attention please. All players please stand into the checking counter. Thank you. Attention please. All players please stand 丁继明。Table 11 players 沈申一、孔德金。Referee 洪国胜。Table 10 players Pagulayan 孙玉燕。Referee 魏敏。Table 9 players Lkhagvasuren 戴勇。Referee 王伟。Table 8 players 张慕言、董文杰。Referee 王昭元。Table 7 players 牛壮、陈哲。Referee 梁雪婷。Table 6 players 史天琪、石汉清。Referee 刘丽。
Looks like it's starting.
Table 5 players Jack Willen 龚海峰。Referee 徐瑞峰。Table 4 players 郑肖怀、
Can people hear me?
楚炳杰。
Looks like the match is about to start.
Referee 陈涛。
Everyone is pretty punctual here in China. Can people in the chat hear me okay? Hello? I guess we are waiting to start. Thank you, Anthony, for confirming. So we have a best of 21 again for the preliminary rounds. It will be a race to 11. And this is to get into the round before the single elimination, I believe, to advance. The only other notable player in the bracket would be Dennis Arcoyo, and he's on the bottom half of the bracket. And Alex is on the top half of the bracket here.
Let's welcome the player for Mexico, Yang Shaojie.
So we're just waiting for the break. There is no scoring system on these. It's just, I believe, straight up 8-ball. No points for breaks, no points for runouts. Just a straight race to 11, best of 21. I'll be joining you guys for hopefully the whole match, depending how long it takes. I know the one yesterday went a little bit over 3 hours. So let's see about this one. Any questions you have, you guys can just put in the chat. I can read them, reply. We can talk about pool. We can talk about other things, talk about the brand, talk about other players, whatever. Just hanging out.
请现场的观众朋友尽快就座。为创造良好的比赛环境，请大家在比赛过程中保持安静。场馆内严禁吸烟，手机请保持静音。拍照时请勿使用闪光灯，球员接球时请勿移动。感谢大家配合。Dear audience, for better communication environment, please keep quiet during the game. Smoking is strictly prohibited in the lobby. Please keep your cell phone on silent mode. Do not use flashlights when taking photos. And please do not move around while players are taking their shots. Thanks for your cooperation. 现场负责转播的工作人员，请尽快调整好设备。比赛马上要开始，请 TV 台的观众朋友尽快就座。中国德清康熙盛世立百文台一杯中式台球球员锦标赛全球总决赛第二阶段胜负轮现在开始 ，Match begin。
And his opponent has the first break. I won't even try and pronounce his name, but I don't think it really matters unless you're a fan of his opponent. I believe it's open after the break. Mark with the comment, would be good to see RoboCop play. I believe if Alex wins this match and RoboCop wins his match, they will be playing in the next round according to the bracket. Once again, playing Chinese 8-ball, regular size pool balls. I believe the pockets are 3.3 inches. Looks like yesterday Alex was playing with the prototype carbon. Today he's playing with his regular shaft. Lots of reasons why. Could be the temperature, could be he wants to practice with it more, either way. I'm sure the skill level of players will go up as the rounds go on. Almost got himself into trouble there. In the chat, if you guys want, tell me where all you guys are from. I believe 3.75 inches are the pockets. I got some confirmation. I am here in Toronto commentating, not so much on the actual match itself, as I am not a professional, but I do have some knowledge. You will see some misses like that on these pockets compared to regular pool tables. I notice in the last couple matches, a lot of players opt for bank shots in the sides as opposed to if they were set up for corner shots. I think the pockets accept more on the side banks. Mark from Tennessee, hello. Someone commented last stream, at least they found Alex a shirt that fits him this time. That is true. He was swimming in his playing shirt in the last Duya event. I guess they had to fit all the sponsors on there. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know that Alex is a slow starter in most of his matches, and he usually turns on the jets when he has a comfortable lead or he finds a gear. Nice use of the one ball there. Looks like he can get the 10 ball here. The problem obviously is I believe that's the 13 ball. See if he can get on the correct side of it. He might try and get there now, go under it, run into the 5. What seems like basic runs on these tables, could end in a rattle in one of these pockets easily, which is what makes this kind of exciting. Because usually on a 8-ball table, you would think your opponent would be out here. But that 3-ball could cause an issue depending on the angle he gets on it. The 2-ball could cause an issue. The rails are very bouncy. Pockets are very rounded. Got a comment, problem ball. Yeah, unless the ball's in the open, a lot of balls could be problem balls if they're on the rail compared to regular tables. Left himself with a little bit of angle if he wants to take the one on the side. He might opt for the 3 first, I'm not sure. Should be the rack winning shot if he makes this. See what I mean, guys? See what I mean? Just as it is for his opponents, the same thing for Alex. You got to give 100% focus on all the shots. And when they do rattle out, they tend to go pretty stray away from the pocket that they're at. Very fortunate not to scratch there. I'd say whoever gets on the 8 first is going to win this rack. That's my professional opinion. $10 on the side, 15 on the side, and we're good. Or 10 in the corner. Thought the 10 went through. I believe if the 10 did pass the 1, maybe he would go for it. But he's got the perfect angle, I guess. He doesn't want to mess around with the 15 in the side. Once again, we're not in the minds of these guys or can see the correct angles, so I apologize if I get anything wrong. But we're going to secure game number 1. Don't make me look bad, Alex. Great start. These commercials are brought to you by Pagulayan brand. Get your chalk today. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding. You guys can go to pagulayan.net, pick up chalk, gloves, other apparel, and very, very soon you'll be able to pick up lots of exciting pool products, including shafts, cues, tips, all coming very soon. All of our hard work is going to be shown very soon. Game number 1 goes to Alex. If you're just joining us, it is a best of 21, which means first person to 11 racks in these preliminary rounds. Alex won his first match yesterday, I believe 11-7 or 11-8. And then I believe it goes to single elimination after the next round. Looks like everything has a pocket for the solids here. Has anyone that's watching in the chat ever played on these Chinese tables before? I know there's only a few places in my area that has these. I have yet to hit a ball on these. Looks intimidating to me. There's a Gideon asking where his opponent is from. I can check the bracket and see if there's a country beside the name. I'm gonna guess China. But maybe you can just put the name in there and it'll show you. I just got a message. Oh, his opponent is from Mongolia. If that answers your question, the number one player in Mongolia. That's a pretty nice title to hold. I hold a title as well. In case you guys are wondering, I am the number one player on my street. I'm going for number one on the next street over, but I'm not sure about that right now. There might be a better player on the next street over. There are laughing emojis if you want to put them in the chat, just to confirm. Sorry, guys, it's late. But I will be joining you. I will be here all night, all morning. Nice bump on the 11. I believe it still goes in the corner. He's just double checking. Double checking his work, crossing his T's, dotting his I's. Gideon is not even the number one player in his house. Nice one. My eyes aren't what they used to be. If someone knows this, if this match is timed as well, I'm not sure. If someone can tell me or let the rest of the chat know. But I believe even if it is timed, I think someone will get to 11 games before the time runs out. Eesh. Unless he can see that 11 ball, he might have to do some creative stuff here. Maybe a safety if he can't get through there. Maybe put the cue ball. Switching to carbon for this shot. Interesting. Possibly the reason for the switch on that shot could be for deflection purposes, maybe swerve purposes, who knows? But very rare you see that in the middle of an inning at a table. A player would switch their cue for a specific shot besides a jump. We'll have to ask him about that after. We'll get an answer for you guys. Either way, even if the Mongolian player here does run out a few balls, the 8 is in a tough spot. So it doesn't really have a pocket except for the bottom right, but getting perfect position for the bottom right is going to be an issue later on. So let's see how he plays this out. Daniel has a question. Is the class similar to snooker? I believe it is, and I've got information that the tables are also heated, by the way. So they're playing on heated tables, which does help with the rolls and obviously the playability. If there's a way to turn the heat down and up, maybe they would turn it down when the opponent is on. I don't know. Let's see what he's going to do here with the 8 ball. I believe this is their first time playing each other. I wouldn't see any other tournament where they would match up. I don't think these players travel much to the States or to Canada. I think they play within Asia. All right, I guess this is the shot for the rack. That will go either way. Looks like he snuck into the comfortable spot there. Very nice shot. Got a referee there. At least the camera is on this side of the table. If you catch my drift. This is better than the guy that racks the balls at my pool hall. I'll tell you that. Mongolian number 1, ready to break. Do you think if he goes to eat, he says, "Oh, I'm going for barbecue," or does he say, "I'm going for a Mongolian barbecue"? I think they just say barbecue. If these aren't the jokes you want, then you can just mute it. But I would keep it unmuted. All right. Caught Alex coming to the table. Solids. The one ball, obviously, the issue here. I don't need to tell you guys that, though. Oh, I guess he's stripes. Maybe you guys need to tell me some stuff. No, Gideon, I just asked if... I don't like to repeat my jokes. If you're not listening, that's on you. There's more to come. Don't worry. One in a race to 11. Still don't know if there's a time limit, if someone can tell me, but I doubt it. Looks like Alex is back to carbon fiber. Eric, I saw that comment on the Crocs post. It was a humor post made by a friend of ours at our local pool hall. Yeah, I don't think we're going to take it any further than just the humor post. It was, I mean, very creative, but... Does the 14... Is that the 10 ball in the corner? It's going to go. Goes in the side. Looks good. Looks like he's just going to draw the stripe in the side and come underneath the pink 4 for the 8 in the side. Should be a 2-1 lead. Looks good to me. The carbon shaft he's playing with, it is our Pagulayan prototype we've been working on. We mailed it out to him a couple weeks ago when he was in the Philippines. He was playing a Scotch doubles tournament in the Philippines a couple weeks ago. Hang on one second, guys. Right, so we mailed out the shaft to him a couple of weeks ago in the Philippines. He used it. Apparently, he loves it well enough to use it in this tournament. Made in Canada, by the way. And we will be starting production very soon. As well as tips. I have been using a Pagulayan prototype tip for about a month now, and I love it. For the public, very, very soon, guys. Very, very soon. And also one of our locally sponsored players here in Toronto has been using a Pagulayan prototype tip as well for quite some time, and we've had some very good feedback on it. So be patient. Very, very soon, guys. Very soon. I guess it's all feel. Maybe he seeing how the wood shaft hits on this temperature today compared to yesterday. Lots of different reasons why they would switch mid-match. But I can always find the answers out for you guys and tell you on the next stream. What millimeter is the shaft he is using? I know Alex likes them in the 12 range, 12.4 range. He might have asked for specific. I'll have to ask our cue maker, or maybe someone will know. My other partner will know. I'm not sure the exact diameter of the shaft we sent him. But when they are available for the public, they will come in multiple diameters as well as multiple joints, if that answers your question. And the butt he is using for it is still his Lomax cue, it looks like, which he loves. For now. For now. If someone in the chat can tell me what kind of chalk Alex is using, that would be great too. Just kidding. We know. We know. Some trouble here. Oh, okay. Paired with his Pagulayan shaft, he is using our green Pagulayan chalk, guys. Available at pagulayan.net. Ship worldwide. He rushed that one. Once again, the pink 12 ball is the problem ball. It does have 3 pockets available, but obviously a tough shot, either one of them. Not anymore. I guess he heard me. A good advantage, you know, in these tight pocket tables with clusters, you know, Alex's all-around game really helps him in these tournaments where most players don't really play one pocket in Asia, or even straight pool. Even for, I believe it gives them a bit of an advantage in tactical situations, as you saw from previous tournaments, using his one pocket knowledge. Hopefully we'll see a situation come up a few times here where we can recognize it. He's getting into a nice rhythm. It's always nice to see early in a match. Lots of table time. A few routine misses from his opponent. Maybe draw underneath the 8, 1 rail, or go that way. Looking to take a 3-1 lead here. Maybe getting the cue ball cleaned here. Might be some dirt on there. Whatever. Or just calming his nerves a bit. Nice speed. 3-1. Any link for the bracket in the chat? I don't have an updated one for this match. I have one from the one before. Let me see if I can get the updated one in there for you. Breaking off Alex up 3-1. I guess it's alternate break. Comment from Daniel. Yes, it definitely does. But I mean, pockets are tough for everybody. And Alex has been practicing on these. He's been in China for a couple months now, so I'm sure he's comfortable with them. I think I've seen one like 9-ball or 10-ball tournament from Mongolia last year that were played on, like, I guess you could say Americanized tables, diamonds, Brunswicks, whatever, or the Asian equivalent. But I believe these tables are more popular in Mongolia as well. Cycle take the 7 in the side now and hopefully land straight on the 2, or hopefully whoever you're rooting for in this tournament. Got some traffic to avoid here, maybe avoiding the 14, avoiding the 8. Important part here is just leaving himself angle on the 6 to get back up table for the 8. Worst thing would be to land straight here. But the 4 balls there to avoid. Hopefully won't get hidden behind any of them. Looks good to me. Put it on the board. Three, 2, race to 11. I have been using all my Pagulayan products for almost 2 years now, including my chalks, my gloves. I own obviously some hoodies, some t-shirts, and I can't talk enough about the quality. I've had the same hoodies for like almost 2 years now, multiple washes, multiple wears, not fading, not losing any comfort. Really is top quality stuff if you're ever interested in a hoodie. Even if you're not a pool fan, you know, even for a warm, comfortable piece of clothing, it's great. Or a good gift for a pool player in your family or friends around the holidays, whatever, you know. Chalk lasts a very long time. I'm still trying to find the link to the bracket, but from what I see on where I'm looking now, it's just one more match after this to advance to another stage is what I'm seeing. But I cannot find the updated link to the bracket. I'm sorry, Sean. It's very tough to find links and brackets when these tournaments are in these places. A lot of the times you have your sites are blocked, or there's a language barrier, or you think you found the right one and you didn't. It's not as easy as just going to Digital Pool like we do here and typing in the name of the tournament. I hope that answers your question. But trust me, we're on it and we're trying the best we can. Getting messages from Alex as well, updates, but even for him, it's tough to find a good connection to send us links. It's very tough, but obviously we are trying our best. Mark says he got a shirt at Derby 2 years ago and it's still like brand new. If you did get a shirt at Derby 2 years ago, chances are you got it from me or my partner Greg or Alex, because that year at Derby was the year we launched the brand with our booth. So hello, if you do remember. And we will be at Derby next year. See you next January. Obviously, that's one of Alex's favorite events. This year, he came runner-up to Josh Filler. He went on an incredible run. Alex went on an incredible run in the 9-ball this year at Derby. As well, any questions you can put in the chat about the products, about Alex himself, about where he's going, what tournaments he's playing. I'll do my best to answer. Amazing, Mark. Look out for us next year. Possibly the US Open in August as well, depending on if our products will be finalized by then. Or two. Looks like it's back and forth a little bit. Was he out in the first round of the final 8 last week? Yes, he was. He came 5th to 8th in the Duya. Ran into a very tough opponent. But I guess all opponents, when you get down there in that kind of tournament, will be tough. You can say he had an easy draw up to that point. I mean, it's all relative. I mean, easy to him is different than easy to us. But I heard a lot of other people say that he got really lucky with the draw, but I say otherwise. It looks like Alex did start the match with his wood shaft and then switched over about by the second or third game. Looks like he found his comfort with our prototype Pagulayan shaft. Looks like it's ball in hand on the line or behind the line, off of the break. Choosing stripes. Looks like the 14 and 15 up table will be something to work with in this rack. Let's see how he figures it out. The 4 ball is in a favorable place for him as well, meaning a tough spot for his opponent with the 4 ball. So some pool IQ can really help you in a rack if you can somehow integrate the 4 ball into his run here. If that makes sense to you guys. Cleared the 4. Options are a safety here or the side shot. It's a little bit of an extreme angle to cut that. Possibly a safety. Cue all behind the ball on the rail. Nice shot. The correct shot, as opposed to trying to run it out. Even though it was possible, this is the safer option. Maybe if he's up 10-2, he might try and run it out. But 4-2, when both players are still trying to find their game, that is the correct shot. But look for him to attack here. I don't see any issues. His opponent might be playing with a stickier type of chalk that's sticking to the cue ball a bit, which is why I think this is the 3rd time he's asked for the cue ball to be cleaned. Nice angle here for the corner, and then for the side, and then 8 in the bottom right. He's just double checking his work. Wants to be on the correct side of the, I believe it's the 13. Straight in wouldn't be bad. I guess no angle is really bad on the side ball shot. Just going forward off the side rail and back out for the 8 in the corner. Should be a 5-2 lead. Question, is he a low deflection player and trying for a shaft? Like SMO. Alex hasn't played with low deflection, like carbon fiber kind of deflection. He's always been a maple person. I have tried his cue before. It is pretty deflective. But he is trying and he is adjusting on par with how long it takes someone to adjust, especially at a pro level. Nothing but positive things to say about the shaft so far. So if that answers your question. And he likes breaking with it. Five two. The way Alex is going, it looks like he's got a dinner brewing in the hot pot in the washroom he needs to attend to. Maybe he has to flip the chicken that's on the timer in the bathtub. We'll see how long this match takes. Well, that's not going to make it. Comment here, the only player he sees that doesn't chalk is Q after every shot. Yes. Well, not the only player, but I guess when you've been playing, as long as he has, you know when you want to chalk. I mean, even though our Pagulayan chalk does last on the tip a long time and, you know, max grip, all that stuff, a lot of players chalk every shot out of habit, like me, even though you don't really need to. It just helps with your table when you're walking around. It helps with your nerves. Obviously, you wouldn't need to chalk every shot, but I believe when he plays with the chalk out of his pocket, like on American tables or when he's playing in the States, when he leaves his chalk on the rail after every shot, he does chalk more. I guess when it's in your pocket, you don't want to pull it out every so often. I'm not sure the rules on these, if you're allowed to leave the chalk on the rail after every shot. I haven't seen the opponent's chalk either, so. If anybody is on any other forms of social media, yours truly is on TikTok. You can follow me if you want. I put out some pool content, you know, some shots, some tips, some drills. You can follow me on TikTok. My name on there is The Deep End, TheDeepEnd, The Deep End. Maybe some of you know me already on there, but you can follow me on there. I put out some Pagulayan stuff on there as well. Some of my own shots. Yeah, just trying to grow my channel. So got a comment, one player asked Alex to remove his chalk from the rail. Yeah, so looks like it's etiquette here to keep it in your pocket. Comment from Gideon. Alex used a low deflection shaft sometime quite a few years ago. Yep, probably right. Gideon here is a very knowledgeable player from the Toronto area, in case anyone is wondering. He's very good to talk pool with. Hopefully he can join us on a live stream in the next couple days. Little oopsie there. Little oopsie. But let's see how he gets out of this. Hopefully he flukes it somewhere. Hopefully he flukes it in the side. No. You know, the leave isn't so bad. His options are a combo or an off-angle corner shot. Looks like take on the combo. These tables are intimidating. You would think the that 13 would be like a good starter, you know, but it's very nerve-wracking, you know. I don't lie, guys. I don't lie. Possibly a swerve here. I mean, on a diamond, he's probably swerving this. Looks like he'll go rail first. Maybe the pocket is bigger going rail first here. I prefer the swerve. Maybe I'll have to book my flight next year. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't see any real problems for his opponent here. Yeah. Sean was asking, I believe flukes count in this game. Unless someone in the chat knows for sure that it doesn't, but I'm pretty sure flukes count. And I'm not sure if these are timed matches, but either way, I think people can get to 11 before the time runs out. And I think after the next round, maybe the races go up to like best of 25, race to 13s. I know that the races go up the deeper in the tournaments that we go. Possibly a first break right now as well. 5-3, 2-rack lead. Time to flip the chicken in the hotel room. We're on break for a little bit, guys. Probably a 10-minute break. Like I said, we're just hanging out here, watching the match, race to 11. I'm not going to be doing too much traditional commentating. 8-ball, I guess, is pretty straightforward. There's nothing that you guys will see that I see differently. I mean, unless there's a very tactical rack where there's breakouts or safeties. You guys know how to play 8-ball. I don't need to walk you guys through it. Any questions you have about the brand, about Alex, about his equipment, about the future? We got lots coming out in the next couple months. I know it's been a long time, but things are finally coming together. Very exciting this year. You can always go to pagulayan.net, grab our chalk, grab our gloves, grab our apparel, grab our hats. We ship worldwide. Shipping is pretty fast as well. And lots of reviews from our site, from other social media, all positive. I was in Las Vegas this week, just doing some work, and went to a few pool halls and just looking around the pool halls, and a lot of people are using our equipment, which is very nice to see. Very nice. And I had a lot of inquiries to play one pocket, but I guess that's the game to play over there. I declined all propositions as I do not feel comfortable to play one pocket for cash. But they're all like, oh, you work with Alex, you must know one pocket. No. I know maybe 4 correct shots in one pocket. But who knows? Maybe in a couple of years, I'll start to learn it. as we see Alex taking a nap, waiting for his opponent. It's a very mentally draining game compared to other sports where you're more social. You have teammates, you have coaches you can talk to, timeouts. In pool, especially as you can see in this setting, I mean, it's just you and your thoughts, you know? So you got to do your best to mitigate those thoughts, whether it's through meditation, whether it's another form of thinking. We can't really get inside the heads of these people, but it's important to stay calm. Whether you're ahead 5-3, down 5-3, up 11-0, down 11-0, it can be torture if you're in your head. So you got to do your best to clear the negative thoughts and just be in a calm place. As you can see, Alex is trying his best to do that. And it's working. Opponent's back, and we're ready.
比赛继续，第9局，孙云野开球。
Dry break. Nice opening shot. Very nice. Secured stripes. Not sure I see a shot here. Unless the side. Angles are tough to see through here. Even if I were there live, it's even so tough to see if balls can go by one another or if the cue ball can squeeze through. So I apologize if I say I can't see anything and there's an open shot. I guess that's bittersweet on the miss. Obviously sucks with the miss, but landed in front of the pocket, blocking the opponent's 7 ball. So there will be some more work to do. Take that back. I take that back. Very nice shot. That kind of opened everything up with that one. Those are the kind of shots that are like set changers, you know? Gives you confidence there. So let's see how he moves forward after that one. For the people in the chat, you know, if you're watching, just put in where you're from. Let's see, and then, you know, maybe we have a story from where you're from or something like that. It's just interesting to see where people are watching from around the world. I know Alex will be back in the States probably after the summertime or close to the US Open time, so maybe he'll be coming to a pool room near you. West Virginia. I've been there. Long, long time ago. Nice angle on the 2. Just roll it in. 8 in the corner pocket where he's standing over. Oi. You know, on that shot, he used a drag. Drag, meaning he wanted to hit it firm with draw. And when the cue ball turned over, might have hit a skid, might have obviously hit it bad, but as opposed to just hitting it firm with a little bit of below center, the drag got him in trouble. Crucial mistake. Let's see if we can capitalize here. The 14 is the intimidating shot in this rack. Obviously, it's close to the pocket, but it's close to the rail as well. And these rails are bouncy. The pockets are rounded. Anything can happen, as we saw in previous racks. You know? So I believe if the 14 drops, we win this rack. No matter when he chooses to go for it. Sean just got back from Vegas. Me too. I was there for about a week. Not for the VNEA, but I knew that was going on. I did see a lot of players from the VNEA at the pool hall when I was there. If you were at Griff's over the last week, chances are you did see me there. I know a lot of players did go play at the pool halls after their matches and to hang out. I did see a lot of local players from my hometown here over there. So 5'4". Dawn, 5'4". All right, shot of the rack here. Pocket speed. We'll accept it. I called it, guys, the 14. Looks easy, but it's not. But it took a pocket away from the 8-ball, so look for him to make this here. Like, on it, if he tries 3 times, he makes it. Okay, guys? I'm not sure about a swerve here. Maybe just a safety. Just roll it up. Make sure he hits a rail and block behind the 8. Just rest it. Just rest it. Oh, yeah. I believe he hit that a bit too. Obviously, I'm not telling him what to do, but obviously you see that now, and probably just a slow roll would have been nice too, just resting up on the 14. I don't know why he hit it so hard. If he had that shot back, guys, he's not hitting it that hard. But, you know, it happens, lack of focus, lack of something, but he'll get past it, you know. Everybody makes mistakes. Five, 4. Race to 11. For any people that are just joining the chat, it's a race to 11. Best of 21. I believe it's double elimination up until the next round. And then I think after the next round, it's single elimination according to the bracket. I don't have an updated bracket, but I'll try and get one before the next match. The VNEAs are held at the Westgate Hotel, and I believe the Westgate Hotel took over the contract for the Predator Pro-Am series every February in Vegas. That was usually at the Rio Hotel for a lot of years, but I believe it'll be starting at the Westgate next February, which is a different venue. I'd actually prefer it at the Westgate. If you've been to the Rio for the Predator events, you know that it's a long hallway and walk and everything. And the Westgate is more friendlier in terms of logistics. If that makes sense to you guys. So I'm fortunate about the last wrap, but just forget about it. If you were to ask him about it after, he probably would say he doesn't remember. So you have to have a very short memory. Pretty close. If you guys like the stream, if you like the chat, if you like my commentary, just hit the like button. Obviously, the more people watching, the better. And later streams in this tournament, we'll do some giveaways, some contests. Watch out, 9-ball. That's brutal. Brutal. This jump cue as well is a Pagulayan prototype jump as well. Did I say that? Might have been brain muscle memory for me saying that word. I know Filipinos use it as well. They have a lot of expression sayings. I watch a lot of matches from there. So, one mistake in the last rack, one mistake in this rack. Positional errors on both. Still lots of work to do for his opponent, though. It's not a walk in the park. Commentator, my name is Adam. You can call me commentator too, but just saying my name is Adam. Working with our other partner, Greg and Alex. Like I said, it's been a little over 2 years since we launched the brand back at Derby City 2 years ago. And we finally have our important pool products coming out this summer. Shafts, cues, tips. Wow. What a hit. What a hit. 3 rails through the 813. Hit it. If he hit it a little thicker, it might have got in off the 11. Yeah, the rack girl is quite pretty. As I said before, we're lucky that the camera is on this side of the table when they rack. Don't take screenshots, guys. We can see when you take screenshots, okay? Strategic play. I mean, blocking the pocket, blocking the 7. He might come off the back rail, might come off the side rail. Not sure what preference. Maybe a fluke coming. Or a safety. Wow, creative. Score it. Nice shot. Important that he actually scored his opponent's ball there. Looks like it's do or die now for his opponent. Don't really see his safety here. a combo into the side, possibly. He can't really roll up on a ball, can he? Maybe he's going for the combo. Yeah. Sold out. Don, 5'4", 5'4". I'm not sure the height on Dennis, but if Alex wins this match and Dennis wins his match, I believe they play each other in the next round. Let me just pull up the bracket and see. Still 2 more rounds. Dennis is on the bottom half of the bracket. Alex is on the top half. Yeah, I find that the Facebook stream is a little bit smoother than the YouTube. Six four. He earned that rack. I'll tell you. He made a great escape, hitting the 7 ball, and also scoring his opponent's ball that was in the pocket. Rack goes a completely different way if that ball in the jaws doesn't drop. Pretty big feat to come in here and compete with the #1 Mongolian player. I believe only one Filipino player. I believe you might be thinking of Alcano. Yes. Ronnie Alcano. He's still active. I've seen him in a few matches recently in the Philippines, but obviously doesn't compete internationally anymore. I always liked his game. Fun player to watch as well. Creative, very not wild stroke, but kind of like free what's the word? Like freewheeling, like very loose. Flamboyant player, I guess you could say. I don't know. He's got Ronnie Alcano has a big belly, according to Joel. That could be from all the San Miguels. Probably. What a life, though. Just drinking beer, playing pool. I think if I lived in the Philippines, I'd have a big belly too. And a lot smaller wallet. All these Chinese jerseys that Alex is wearing in these tournaments here the last couple months. He's going to bring them back with him, and hopefully we can give them away in contests and giveaways. He'll have a bunch, so look forward to that as well. The next round would probably be, if it's according to the same schedule, probably tomorrow 1 a.m. as well, Eastern time. Let me see here. The times aren't up for the round after this one, but I'm sure they have a 24-hour break. But we will post and we will live stream as soon as it's available to us as well, if that answers your question. I believe the 1 squeezes through there, and I believe the 5 goes in the side. So either way. Don't see anything that sticks out right away for his opponent here. Unless the 14 goes past the 5, I don't think so. He has a shot on the top left. Still a tough one. Or he can take the straight in shot on the 13. Something passes there probably, or a safety. Strategic. Let's just watch. I'm not calling anything here. It's a good shot. Little straight. Need to manufacture a little angle here. Be better if the cue ball was resting on the rail. Might just roll it up and take the long shot on the 8. For a 7-4 lead, I would put degree of difficulty 7 out of 10 on this shot, 8 out of 10 even. No problems though. Very nice shot. 7-4. And breaking, I believe. There might be a bit of a break after this next rack. If anyone here orders something during this stream, I can throw in a table decal for you in your order. Just message me with your order number during this stream. We just got them back in stock. If you're not familiar, they're just the decals you put on the side of your table. We've had a lot of, we actually ordered them about a month and a half ago, and they sold out in less than a week. We just got them back in stock a couple days ago. Tough table to run out on, Don. Tough table, but I hope you're right. We will be streaming all the matches here for this tournament on our Facebook page and YouTube. Look for maybe he's going to carry him into the side. That would be ideal. Is the bank available on the 4-ball? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Some sort of safety to play next. Maybe lodge it behind the 15. That's what he should have done a couple of racks ago. Yeah, I told him. Bad result, Joel says. Agreed, but I think Alex still has the advantage this rack. For people just joining, it's a race to 11, best of 21. Obviously, Alex up 7-4. I believe this is second round or third round before advancing to the single elimination stage. Using prototype Pagulayan carbon fiber shaft. Available soon. Same as a few racks ago, you know, that 15 ball on the left side. You can't see it now, but those shots are tough. Alex had a similar one last rack where he missed it. I'm going to call the 15 ball as the critical ball in this rack. his opponent needs this one actually probably for their confidence as well. I mean, 7-5 is a lot easier to look at than 8-4. That might have made the 15 a little bit easier, actually, moving the 8-ball there. Tough to explain, but now you have a clear path. You know, you can only land in a certain area now. It's much smaller. Obviously, he can choose to play safe here and just hide behind the 8, or he can go take it into the corner, but he can't hold the cue ball if he takes it into the corner off the 5-ball. So it's a bit of a decision to make here. If he goes for the shot, most likely he wins the game. If he goes for the safety, you know, little decisions like this. Look for Alex to hit a solid, maybe come 2 rails into the 7. I'm not sure he can make the 5, but if he makes solid contact, it might go in off the 11 up table. You never know. Came pretty close. Came pretty close. As he scratches his head. But I think that's the best you could have done without a ball going in or landing safe. Ooh. Almost blocked his own pocket. Hopefully on the next stream, my other partner will join us, or we'll get a second guy in here. Definitely didn't want to bump it, but I'll take it. But we all know why we're here. We just want to see the racking. Am I right? Oh. Just as Joel says that, his opponent misses. Good call. You're right. It's not very confident. Obviously, he's the one making more technical mistakes, mental mistakes. Lots of reasons why. But I'll have to ask Alex after this match why he keeps switching from his carbon. Could be temperature issues, stickiness issues, whatever. Maybe he doesn't even realize he picked up the other one. That could be it too. You never know with him. But what we do know is, for certain, he will be going up 8-4. Can't believe, as he scratches his head. Very fortunate to come away with that rack. I guess I'm not the only one who misses money balls. That's funny. I watch a lot of JV Suko matches. What a character. I believe he'll win this match as well. But he still has to put in an effort. I remember Joel from the streams from Duya, correct? You were in the chat there. You had a lot of information on the Chinese players, if I remember correctly. Do you live there? I think you live there, correct? Back to carbon. Maybe if he's solids, he uses carbon. If he's stripes, he uses wood. Huh. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We don't know. But we would love to see the Pagulayan prototype jump queue in action. We haven't seen it yet. Just cleaning up the mess on this side of the table before moving down table. Up table, whatever, down table. You know what I mean. I believe another player from Canada is playing in this event as well. One of Alex's friends named DJ McGinley. He played in the Duya events as well. Boom. 9-4, guys. I'm calling it 9-4. Oh, yeah. I believe yesterday's match took about 3.5 hours. as opposed to this one. Coming up on 2 hours now, and he's 2 racks away. I mean, unless his opponent makes a comeback, it will go 3.5 hours, but I look for this match to be finished in the next 20 minutes or so. It's feeling loose.
Pagulayan to break.
I wish there would be more time for racking. Separated the 8-ball. Pretty open. You can get Alex's jerseys, you can get his gloves, chalk, Pagulayan.net. And in a couple weeks, maybe a month, shafts will be available, carbon fiber. Made in Canada, guys. I'm not sure if the 2 goes by the 10. I'm not sure. He might have to break it up. Looks like he has a plan for it. It might go by the 10. I'm not sure. We'll find out here. Little off angle. And go forward with inside, I think. Maybe run into the ball there. I think it's a 13. A lot of traffic if he wants to draw it around. Watch out to not hook yourself behind the 10 as well. Coming off that rail. Obviously, you want to make the ball too. Tough shot. Let's see how he does. Might be drawing around. Either way, it's the shot of the rack here. That's no bueno. No bueno. Maybe? I don't know. I don't think he can cut it. Either way, if Alex doesn't want to run out here, he can always leave the cue ball in a favorable spot. Maybe he can run a few balls, leave the cue ball where he wants it. Asking the cue ball to be cleaned. A strong opening shot here should secure him the rack if he makes it. And if he misses, Hopefully he misses and leaves the cue ball in a good spot. Okay. All right. Looking to go on the hill here. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't get on the hill here. If you guys are liking the stream, liking my commentary, just hit a like button and maybe I'll be invited back next stream. Like I said, I'm not going to give you guys play-by-play on every shot. You guys know. You're watching pool at 3 a.m. Eastern time. You must know a little bit. Am I right? I'm right. Most people are in bed. We're watching Alex, the lion Pagulayan, crushing in China. What better way to spend a Saturday morning? Okay, I'll give you the play-by-play. Stripes. Brutal miss. Brutal miss there. Still. Same as Alex's last shot. This is about a 7 out of 10 difficulty here. With his confidence, probably 9 out of 10. Oi. All right. This match is almost good and over. I'm sure we've all been there before. Obviously, the guy hit it way too hard. Lots of factors at play. His confidence, the score, whatever. But I believe it's a very, very steep hill to climb. Guys, that was a next level shot right there. In case you didn't know, he could have left the 8-ball there, hit it softly, but the 8-ball being where it was, really tough spot. We saw a couple misses in that location. The next level shot there was moving the 8-ball into the open. I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but that shot there wins you racks. That shot there wins you tournaments where a player wouldn't recognize that normally and just shoot the ball and not touch the 8 and leave it there. But guys, that was next level shot. Hey, Natasha. Nice to see you in the chat. You're at the venue, correct? She says Natasha is a local player here in Toronto as well, and I believe she is over there in China with DJ, our other sponsored Pagulayan player. So any questions about the bracket, I'm sure she can answer for you live right here. But Alex is on the hill. Hopefully this is the last rack for sleep's sake. But knowing my luck, we'll be here till 5 a.m. when he makes it hill. Joel says, how did, I'm not even trying to pronounce it, even get himself into this tournament? You know, he's the #1 Mongolian player. I mean, everybody has bad days. He's nervous. Whatever it is, you know. Sleep's sake for us, Natasha. But I do love a 2-hour match. I do love a 2-hour match. Who is commentating? Clint wants to know. My name is Adam. I work with my partner Greg on the Pagulayan brand. Like I said, I'm not doing play-by-play commentary. I'm just here answering questions in the chat, you know, giving updates, talking pool, whatever. I'm from Toronto as well. Grew up with Alex and started the brand almost 2 years now. A little over 2 years now we launched. I hope that answers your question. This is information I got from a local who is there saying this guy is the #1 Mongolian player. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I don't like to be quoted like that, but that's the information that I got. I apologize if he's not the #1 player. Don't hold it against me, please. Maybe we'll get one more rack out of this match. But the way things are going, I'm, you know, see? He'll have some reflecting to do after this. Should be over. I agree. Before the stream ends, if it is going to be over, guys, just reminder, all chalk gloves apparel, pagulayan.net. And Alex is playing with prototype Pagulayan carbon fiber shaft and prototype Pagulayan jump cue as well. And the tip, I believe, is a Pagulayan tip as well. I've been playing with the prototype Pagulayan tip for about a month now, and one of our other sponsored, I'm not sponsored player, sorry guys, another player who is sponsored by Pagulayan locally here has been playing with prototype tip as well. No complaints. Everything looks good. Should be available to the public very soon. As we clear these last couple balls, he has to attend to other matters. And I'm sure we will be back on the next stream. If someone could confirm, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow, same time. And he will probably concede after this ball. In his mind, he conceded, guys. Don't worry. We got this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Quick work. Tune in to the next one and ask about me. Hey, where's that Adam guy? Let's bring him back. Pose for the picture. I'm sorry we won't see any more racking. I know that's why most of you people are here. We'll leave it up for a little bit. Appreciate everybody coming to the stream. Hit the like button and keep an eye out on Facebook for the next stream, which should be tomorrow. Amazing win, 11-4, just over 2 hours. But look for more tactical matches coming as the field gets smaller. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys tomorrow. You're welcome, Gideon. I will message you. Maybe we can do it together next stream. I'm sure everyone wants to hear your input on things, and it's always better with two people. We'll be in touch. Thank you so much.